Are you an emerging business leader? How would you like a full-ride MBA scholarship? It's possible. The Ivy College of Business is offering a full scholarship for one standout student in the online MBA. This first Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship will be awarded to one qualified candidate who is ready to start classes in the fall of 2026. Apply by May 15th. The link is copied below. Reach your full potential with the Iowa State MBA.
The Business Records News Headlines podcast is brought to you by the Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University, where world-class faculty, staff, programs, and facilities come together to deliver business education for a rapidly changing world. At Ivy, students gain more than a degree, they gain real-world experience and the confidence to lead in any industry.
Welcome to the Business Record News Headlines Podcast, your essential weekly briefing on local business news from across the state. I'm Business Record President Chris Conetzkey, along with my co-host, Business Record Editor Sarah Diehn. We're starting with our Business Record Roundup, reviewing the top 3 stories reported by the Business Record Newsroom that you might have missed over the past week. Sarah, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. First up, voters in 5 central Iowa school districts passed bond referendums on November 4 to fund facility improvements and expansions that leaders say will better prepare students for the workplace and post-secondary education. Des Moines' $265 million Reimagining Education Initiative passed, including plans to develop magnet schools and add new classrooms focused on hands-on learning and career and technical education. Property owners in the district will see an additional debt service tax levy of $199 per 1,000 evaluation for the next 20 years, according to new information from the district. Voters in Ankeny, Dallas Center Grimes, Southeast Polk, and West Des Moines also approved referendums totaling over $400 million. Over in eastern Iowa, a $117 million bond referendum in the Cedar Rapids School District narrowly failed by less than 1%, the Cedar Rapids Gazette reports.
The building in downtown Des Moines, known for its Red Travelers umbrella sign, has a new owner. The Insurance Exchange building, which was owned by the Graham Group, has been sold to Cedar Rapids development firm High Properties for $4.3 million. Dan Aldo told the Business Record that the decision to sell was based on the company's continued focus on its industrial business. High Properties owner Daryl High said the company was looking to establish a Des Moines office, but found the opportunity to buy the building through working with JLL, which leases space in the building. The firm plans to keep the 10-story building, all offices, as its space is currently about 75% leased.
Work is set to resume this week on the 515 Walnut Tower in downtown Des Moines after a 2-week pause in construction due to a financing gap. Joe Teeling, president of developer St. Joseph Group, told the Business Record Friday that they have closed on a loan that allows the project to move forward. The loan was the final piece of capital needed for the project, but faced delays leading to the pause. The project's builder, Ken Construction, was a little ahead of schedule when the pause occurred, so the tower should still be on track for its originally scheduled completion date of spring 2027, Teeling said. The 515 Walnut Tower will feature 390 residential units, the largest residential project ever built in downtown Des Moines, and the most significant change to the skyline since the construction of 801 Grand. You can read all these stories in full and more news at businessrecord.com. Next up, we have our statewide headlines with the news you need to know from across Iowa.
Iowa's farm troubles are expected to continue next year, with agricultural income tumbling 24%, a new report shows. The University of Missouri report released last month forecasts Iowa farm income to fall to nearly $9.33 billion in 2026, down $3 billion from this year, the Des Moines Register reports. The steep drop would extend a 3-year downturn for the corn and soybean growers that has seen economic effects throughout the state, including thousands of layoffs in ag-related manufacturing. The report also forecasts average demand for U.S. soybeans in 2026 after soybean sales are expected to plummet by $627 million this year compared to 2024 due to the hit from the U.S.-China trade war.
Johnson County, Iowa's 4th largest county, adopted a 1-year moratorium on data center construction in rural areas at its meeting last week, Radio Iowa reports. The moratorium, which runs through November 8, 2026, applies to rezoning applications, site plans, and building permits for data centers in unincorporated Johnson County. The board has expressed concerns about regulating the location of data centers as well as power and water usage. This summer, the Clark County supervisors also approved a temporary moratorium on the construction of data centers in rural areas of the southern Iowa County.
The state of Iowa has submitted an application for up to $1 million in federal grant funding to support Iowa's rural health system, the Business Record reported. If Iowa's proposal to the Rural Health Transformation Program is fully funded, the state would receive $1 billion over 5 years to establish a hub and spoke model to care where select communities and facilities serve as hubs, deliver care to the small communities in its vicinity. Notices of state awards for the program are expected on December 31st.
CNH Industrial has finalized its plan to stop production at its Burlington assembly plant by the second quarter of 2026 due to declining demand and underutilization, the Business Record reports. The company said the closure will affect 200 employees. CNH said it will maintain a presence in Burlington focused on engineering and testing, and said it plans to invest nearly $5 billion over 5 years into U.S. manufacturing and research and development facilities.
The Ivy College of Business at Iowa State University is proud to introduce the Emerging Leader MBA Scholarship, a full ride opportunity designed to develop Iowa's next generation of business leaders. Full ride, full potential. Learn more and apply online at ivybusiness.iastate.edu or by clicking the link in our show description.
That's our show for today. Before we go, we have a few things for you to take with you through the rest of your week. This is launch week for the Business Publications Corporation streaming network, so you can check out our other shows wherever you get your podcasts, and in Friday's Business Record, you'll find more information about why we're launching this network and coverage of our first episodes of the Iowa Economy podcast. The Business Record news headlines will be here each Wednesday to help you stay informed and in tune with the business community. If you rely on accurate, balanced news with the context you need to make decisions, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next Wednesday.